All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is October 5th. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. Between school with the kids, weddings, birthday parties, and the weather, it's been hard to get this thing to the track to do the max effort nitrous video. But I got 3 bottles on the trailer today, packing the car up right now. And we're gonna head to Mid-Michigan Drag testing tune, 11 to 5. And I think we're only gonna spray 150 shot today, try to set a new personal best, and see if we can spray a 150 shot out of the hole. I can't spray anymore, or I can't say I can't, but I only got -7 plugs. It didn't dawn on me that I should have probably bought some colder plugs to keep spraying more. But we'll see if we can set a new personal best on 150 shot with this engine. And then I got the engine in the garage assembled, just waiting to go into this car to finish another video. So I'll be able to do that after today, hopefully. But for now, I'm gonna finish packing this trailer and the car up, or the car on the trailer, and I'll see you guys at the track. We made it to Mid-Michigan Motorplex. Car's unloaded, topped off with fuel. I got all the timing in it. We're gonna make a pass on motor, see if we can set a new personal best before we start spraying it. The track goes hot in about 10 minutes. Not too bad for a first pass. I'm over here in the right lane. 0.136 light, 883 in the 8, and a 1389 at 97 mile an hour. Not too bad, given that it's a little bit warmer today. I got quite a bit more fuel in the fuel tank from when I used the draggy on the street, but I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and swap some good plugs into the car, set the timing, and go up for another pass on 100 shot. All right, I got the 100 juts in the plate. I got 110 in the standalone over there, 93 in the tank. I only pulled 2 degrees of timing out of it, so it's got 36 degrees of timing. See how that goes. I'm gonna go crack open the bottle and head up to the lanes. In the lanes for test pass number 2. I forgot to mention before I left the pits that my easy controller, or my progressor for the nitrous system, is set at 0, so it's gonna be 100 shot right out of the hole. Next to me was on its 2-step. I thought the engine backfired, but it wasn't me. Got a good light. Hopefully we're in the low 12s. Not too bad for a second pass. I thought it would have been a little bit faster. Cut a really good light. 8.0 on the 8th, 1279 on 100 shot. We know the car will run a 784 in the 8th on 100 shot. I don't know if just sitting up in the lanes, I had the bottle pressure at 900. but sitting in the sun for so long, especially with that car breaking down in front of me, if my bottle pressure got too high sitting in the back window, and that negatively affected this run. So I don't know if I'm gonna go back up, try to back it up, or if I'll change out the 150 jets and see if we can pick up some from there. Just changed the plugs out in the car, put a fresh set in. We're gonna spray 150 shot. This is what the number one, go focus, spark plug looks like. Then here's a look of the other 3 plugs on the right hand side of the motor. And there's the plugs on the left hand side. I think I'm gonna pull another 2 degrees out with 150 shot and see what happens. Headed up to the lanes for my 3rd pass of the day. We got the plate jet for 150 shot. If you've been watching before this video, during sick Michigan miles, I struggled with getting 150 shot to spray decent. It was running slower than the car was running on 100 shot on 150 shot. I hooked my air fuel ratio gauge up, did some street heads, and it pulled hard. The air fuels were where I wanted them. Not sure exactly what's going on, but today here at the track, hopefully the problem's fixed itself. I'm not trying to figure it out and wasting your guys' time, because I know you guys are probably watching to see if we can get this little 305 into the 11s. So here I am again, right lane, cut an R8 light, 817 on the 8, 1293 in the quarter at 103 on 150 shot. So it ran slower on 150 shot than it did on 100 shot again. I'm gonna pull a plug, look at it, and since I'm gonna be pulling this engine out, I'll probably put a fire, and I think I'm gonna put a bigger nitrous jet in it and see if maybe it's just too much fuel to nitrous for those jets that are recommended, and see if I can pick up some ET. So here's a look at my spark plug after the 150 shot. My air fuel gauge says 12.2, so I don't know exactly what's going on, but I put the smaller 41 100 shot fuel jet back in the plate and left the 150 jet nitrous jet in the plate. We're gonna see what happens. It's either gonna go or blow. Either way, this motor's coming out after this, so we're gonna find out. I might just run it to the 8th. If it feels good, I'll stay in it. Mind you, only got about 5 pounds in this bottle, so I don't know if it's going to be good for the whole quarter-mile path. Excuse me, good for the whole quarter-mile pass, or if I'll have to swap out for a fresh bottle. If it goes well, I'll do that and run it again and see where we're at. I don't know how I quite feel about this. Could possibly hurt the motor. I'm just going to be pulled out of the car after this test tune. New engine will be going in. If it doesn't go well, it's not the end of the world. But not being able to run faster on 150 shots killing me. So I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's giving it a little less fuel again, better 60 foot, 158, so it left a lot harder. I felt it in the car for sure. And then I ran a 796 in the 8th and a 1267 in the quarter. I don't know if that bottle had enough for 150 shot, so I'm gonna put a fresh bottle in it, check my spark plug, and go back up, and whatever it runs from that, we'll call it a day. I wish I could have did a little bit better and went a little bit faster for you guys, but fall's coming and I'm running out of time to get the new engine in the car. All right, this is gonna be my last pass of the night. Head back up to the lanes. I got a fresh bottle. Hopefully I can make a full quarter-mile pass, set a new PB, even though it's not gonna be into the 11s. Definitely need to figure out the nitrous fuel ratio. I think that's playing a big part right now in this nitrous system, because it did pick up when I changed the jets around. So hopefully this one goes well. Maybe we'll see some daylight underneath the tires. Then we're gonna put on the trailer, bring it home, and start putting the new motor in. Firebird 305 on our hammer. You're gonna get some focus. That's gonna do it. We're gonna grab my slip and head back to the fix, load the car up. Hopefully we see a new PB. Stayed in the right lane, 0.23 light, 790 in the 8th, 1258 in the quarter. Definitely picked up a little bit more, but like I said before, I think the nitrous to fuel ratio is off a little bit, so I need to dial that in a little bit more before I start spraying nitrous on the new engine. But that's going to do it for this current engine in the car. I'll talk a little bit more about it once I get home, but we're going to pack up and hit the road and head home. Well, we made it back home, about to unload the car. Today didn't go quite as planned, but I had to figure out that less fuel, more nitrous did pick up in the ET of the car. I really wanted to see this thing in the 11s. Just didn't happen. Running out of time, and I'm ready to put the new motor in it anyways. I did hopefully get a video. I won't know until I start editing and look back at footage from today. Hopefully there's a little bit of daylight underneath the front tire, because it kind of felt like it on a pass, but not quite sure, which that's kind of exciting in itself, especially being a 305. I think that's going to conclude this video. If you guys enjoyed watching, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully this week we'll have the new motor in, and we'll be doing some test hits in Mexico with the car and seeing if it runs a lot faster on motor. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.